Okay, so let me know if you can, when you can see my screen as well. Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, let's dig right into this. Okay, so first and foremost, basically what I'm doing here now is I'm right in I'm moving into now a new product creation. And this is something that everybody should be thinking about, because you never ever ever keep all of your eggs in one basket. This is why you have external blogging. This is why you have external offers of your own, like a free ebook giveaway or a free report or a free cheat sheet or a free checklist, or teaching somebody how to market on Facebook, or teaching somebody how to market on YouTube, or teaching somebody how to market on Vimeo. Just taking all of your social media experience and making it into a product. Now, mind you, you may not have that much experience for say in say social media, but you only have to be one step ahead of anybody, okay? There is something that you know that somebody else doesn't. It's a proven fact, okay? There are people out there that do not know how to put a post on Facebook, believe it or not. There are people that are just getting introduced to Facebook that really don't know how to make a post at all. So, what could you do? You could write a 2 or 3 page article stating what a Facebook post is, how to create a Facebook post, and how you can actually make friends on Facebook by doing Facebook posts, and turn it into an actual report that you can create your own squeeze page. And the squeeze pages are the squeeze page templates, and there's email templates, copy and paste, right in the members area that you can actually do this with. The only thing that you require is an Aweber account, because you want to be building your list anyways. When you're building your list, the money is in the list. All right? I know you've all heard that before, where people say the money is in the list, and the money is in the list. Okay? So what I've decided to do is I created a Facebook fan page, and I've created a Facebook group. Okay? The Facebook group will be for buyer leads, people who buy this product that I haven't even created yet. I created a portion of the product today, which took me 40 minutes to do, and it'll just produce traffic and revenue over and over and over when it's all said and done. Those people will go into a private group, but then there's a fan page that follows suit to it, okay, which you see on my screen here right now. And it titles Free Training, Social Post Buyer Targeting. So it's pretty self-explanatory what this is. It's going to be teaching people how to create buyers and targeted leads through social posting. So this is what I'm going to be targeting on, but I also said you don't keep all of your eggs in one basket. We're all in one organization, working to build a business and build an income in that. But you also want to take a look at what else can I do to generate traffic moving into the business that we're trying to build, to create more to how to create buyers and what was that, Sam? Let me take a look at that. How to create buyers and targeted leads. Yeah, so this is all about how to create targeted leads and how to turn them into buyers. And this all boils down to what is in the members area, because you have the emails. Those emails that are copy and paste into your autoresponder can help convert those prospects into buying targeted leads, okay? You can take those emails and you can actually adjust them to whatever it is that you're promoting. And Sam, first and foremost, with the experience that you have online with what we're doing, this is going to be like you're going to fall out of your chair when I share this stuff with you, because it's stuff that you could be doing that is easily done it's just easily done. I'm going to show you how easy it is. But what we're looking at doing is we're looking at dominating traffic, okay? In the first and foremost dominating traffic before anybody else dominates the traffic. So I don't care about a month or two down the road. What I care about is dominating the traffic first and foremost over the next 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, fresh traffic, 3 to 4 weeks old, starting from day one, and actually getting on the first page of Google. And hopefully, what we want to do, the ultimate goal is to be #1 spot on Google within minutes. And I'm going to show you 3 keywords that right now, hopefully they're still #1 on page 1 of Google, which they should be. But at 3 keywords, I ranked #1 out of 1.25 million competition on Google in less than 30 minutes. Probably less than that. It was 30 minutes when I went and checked after I did a bunch of backlinks here and there, but I probably could have checked prior, but when I did check, it was 30 minutes on the mark and I was spot 1 on Google with 1.25 million competition in less than 30 minutes. Alrighty, so don't get confused about the group, okay? That is only if you are going to be creating a product that you're going to be selling yourself. I'm creating a product, so I want to first and foremost have a group. But you also want to have a fan page that coincides with it. So let's say, you know, let's take Empower Network for instance, okay? So you would want to have a fan page that is, say, Empower Network based, that teaches people all about MLM marketing and how Empower Network is a really, really good platform to get into MLM and be able to profit from it. And then have your own Empower Network group. And then when people come onto your team, then they go into that group. So a prime example of this is we have our Platinum Insider Circle Facebook group. Okay, that is our community. That is when somebody comes into Empower Network, they get placed into the Platinum Insider Circle, which is our private Facebook group. It's a closed group, and only those who are in our team have access to that. So that is a prime example of what I'm kind of getting at here. Okay, so if we go right down into layman terms about a 3-page report, let's say you create a 3-page report on a how-to report on how to get friends on Facebook, how to post on Facebook, and say how to create a fan page on Facebook. Okay, so you create a report on that, and you could use Snagit and do some screenshots and put it into that actual report. Okay, and then what you would do is you would call that a report, or what really gets conversions is if you call it a case study or you call it a cheat sheet. Okay, people want shortcuts to do things. So if you make a report, call it a cheat sheet, okay, or call it a checklist. Make sure you do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G on this checklist before you think about doing anything else, and then follow this cheat sheet on everything you do. Create a squeeze page about it, and then what you do is you find a product. You not your own product. You find somebody else's product, and what you do is you do a case study on it. Now, if you have followed, some of you are new on the call. Some of you have followed what I'm going to discuss here, and we will go over another training on this again at some point. And I know Sam has contacted me several times about I would really, really, really like to know how you actually go in and 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 spy on people based on a Facebook ad, on a sponsored ad. I make so much money going from a Facebook ad, seeing what people do, creating case studies about it, and dominating traffic, especially on, let's say brand new product launches. A brand new product launch, you can dominate so much traffic off it. It's huge, huge traffic. Before anybody else gets a review out there, you want to make sure you get your review out there. But if you do it right, you do a review right on a case study, you can dominate just a crap load of traffic to your own squeeze page, build generic traffic outside of the ad swap realm, outside of the solo ad realm. It's clean, generic traffic. This is all based, as Sam came through a mentoring program that I was doing with Dan Kushel from Prosperity Based Living a long time ago, and Sam would know that coming through that, how in my first 12 months I grew a list of over 750,000 subscribers in less than 12 months. And we were at an event, my brother and I were at an event with Dan Kushel and Ross Goldberg, a bunch of other people, a gentleman who makes millions of dollars in direct mail still. There's unbelievable what that guy does. But you might know this name, Rich Sheffrin. Well, Rich Sheffrin was there. He's quite a large online marketer, and when we were talking about how I generated over 750,000 subscribers in a GetResponse account in less than 12 months on free traffic, he literally practically fell out of his chair and wanted to know how I did it. And this is how it's done. Okay, with what I'm going to show you. And just I'll see if I can find that. I'll see if I can find that account. I took the subscribers out and I put the subscribers in a dedicated server, and then I deleted all the subscribers out of the GetResponse account because it was costing me like thousands of dollars every month just to have all the subscribers in a shared account. But I never ever closed the account. I kept it for one sole reason, because it's an achievement. It's an achievement symbol for me. Gives me motivation to actually go there every once in a while and take a look. Whereabouts is it? I believe it's this account right here. So as you'll see when we get in here, it should say 0 subscribers. Yeah, so total 0 subscribers. But we look at yesterday, I don't use this list anymore. 7 days, this month, last month, 0 subscribers. But if we look at all time, 849,000, that's almost 850,000 subscribers that I built in this list. And this is the list that I grew over 750,000 subscribers in less than 12 months. I will never ever close that account. You know, it doesn't have any subscribers in it. I think it costs me like $15 a month. But for me, this is my drive. This is my motivation. This is my vision for you guys. It is achievable, and it's not hard. It's just getting out there and following the flow, learning the flow and following the flow, and it just works out. You know, you're gonna have trial and error, guys. I had 6 months of trial and error. I put in 5 months of over 40-50 hours a week. I put in over 1,000 hours in online business for a $17.86 return. Any sane person would have quit, but we're all online marketers. We're all insane, so we continue on with it because we know we all know we're going to succeed at it, and that right down. If you continue at it, don't fall off the wagon. I have seen so many people fall off the wagon. Sam, I know you have too. In this industry, like going through Skype channels and stuff like that. People come, they attempt to earn, and they quit just before success hits their pocket. And that's not what I want to see for anybody here, because success is just around the corner for you guys. Success is just around the corner. It's just a matter of keeping at it, learning the flow. Bob, like even you know, you're coming out and you're asking questions and stuff like that. You're learning, and as you're learning this flow, eventually that flow is going to come into play, and things are just going to happen. So, you know, just keep at it, do it over and over and over and over again until it just becomes second nature. Just like driving a car. When you first got your license, the more you drove, the more experience you got driving the car. Same thing, okay? So let's go into basically what I did here. And all I did was I used Camtasia Studio, and I created a video. Okay, so if we go to google.com, and the keyword is one of the keywords that I ranked here was, this is for a new product that just actually launched at 11 o'clock this morning. And to be honest with you, I wasn't even aware that this was a product that was just launching. Everybody on this call, except for I do know there's one new person on here, so you'll actually know what I do early in the morning is let me just show my I won't be able to actually. I actually wanted to show my webcam, but I actually have the webcam actually recording me on the Camtasia side, so it's not going to show. But anyways, what I do in the morning is, see, what a lot of people do in the morning is they get up out of bed, they go to the bathroom and they do their duties, they go to the kitchen, they make themselves a coffee, they go outside on the deck or they sit at the table, and what they do is they drink their coffee and they read their local morning paper. That is not what I do. I really could care less what the local paper has in store, because basically most of the local paper and on the news just has a whole crap load of negativity. What I do is I have my iPhone, my smartphone, sitting at the side of my bed for as soon as I wake up, because that is my newspaper. My newspaper is going into the Facebook news feed, and look at what I found in the Facebook news feed today. And I didn't even know it was a brand new product. As you can see, that is 10:18 a.m. this morning on just a suggested post of a sponsored ad called Easy Teespring Money. Hey there, Teespring Profits recipe is live. Get your copy here. Has a picture. As you can see, like in past trainings, I tell you, brand is important. This thing has a brand. Who knows where you got the brand? It could have been Fiverr for $5, and that's all you need to have a brand for yourself. Just your initials or a logo. You have a brand for yourself. And I've gone through these trainings where I go through research. I click on the ad. I take a screen capture of the ad. I click on the ad. I take a screen capture of the squeeze page. I opt into the squeeze page. I take swipe files of the emails that come through. Then I look at the sales page inside it. Sometimes, depending on how much it is, I will buy the product so I can see what their upsell flow is. Normally, if it's a $7 product, I will buy it for $7 because I want to see what their upsells are. Not that I'm going to buy their upsells. I would never buy their upsells, but I want to see what their model is. I want to see what they're doing that I am not. Okay? Sometimes, my father always used to say, you learn something new every day. In internet marketing, I almost learn something new every day, because there are so many things out there, so many new things that come into play, and there are going to be things that I'm not using out there. And if I see somebody using something on the back end, and that's where you find these things, you find them on the back end. You don't find them on the front end of the $7 product, you find them on the back end through their upsell funnel or their buyer's list or their buyer's list follow-up messages. Excuse me, I just had to take a drink there. I start coughing, I'm talking too much. But this is basically what I did, and I did a case study going straight from the Facebook ad straight through to the sales page, and I basically taught in my 39-minute case study that I did with Camtasia Studio, and I basically taught what I saw wrong with it and what I wouldn't do, but I still gave credit to the person who did the ad and the product, the sales page and whatnot. But I also stressed that with me being in the online industry for over 7 years, probably now a little over 8 years, that these are the things with my experience that I would never do and what you should never do too. And that's what I did it on. But then if we want to take a look, like I can show you, like there's step 1. That was the squeeze page. Excuse me. That was the squeeze page. That was the video. Then after you subscribe to the squeeze page, that's what came up. And that's what I said that I would never ever do. What I would have done is I would have did a micro offer to a $7 product. Or in this case, for those of you, well, everybody in here is an Empower Network. It would be a promotion for Empower Networks per se, right? Then what happened is from there, the product wasn't even launched yet. The product launched at 11 o'clock. I think it says right here. Goes live on September 4th at 11 o'clock a.m. As you can see on the picture, this was 10:18 a.m. when I found this. However, when I did the case study, it was a long time after that. I think it was around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And the product still wasn't live, even though they said the product was going to be live at 11 o'clock. But I went through, and there's a certain method of things that I do to be able to find the actual product page. And usually, and it's all done by the URL. I can actually show you that just real quick while I'm actually talking about that. This here, that is the link, this center link. I'll increase that size. That center link is the link that was actually redirected from the Facebook advertisement, okay? So when I see that, so LP, to me, LP, I don't know what LP stands for, but to me, when I look at it as a marketing brain, I basically thought that would be launch product, okay? If it was PL, I'd just say it was product launch. So I'm just doing launch product here. So what I did first off, since what was on the root directory? So what I did is I went to the root directory first to see if the sales page was there. And this is what I found. Let's see if the sales page is live yet. And it's not. So they don't have it launched on the main route. It came up to "We are coming soon, stay tuned," and I'm like, this is awesome. I'm gonna freaking dominate traffic. I'm gonna get a crap load of traffic to my stuff before anybody else gets the opportunity to actually do it. So from there, what I did is I started doing an process elimination here, and then I took this portion of it with just the LP. I wanted to see, well, is there anything in the root directory of the LP, of the launch product? And what it did is it came up to this page, and it wasn't the sales page. But what happened was I found their affiliate page, so I could get an affiliate link. Awesome stuff. So I found the ability to get an affiliate link to be able to track back to earn money off dominating traffic off these search engines, along with getting them on my list and then marketing other products like Empower Network to fresh generic traffic, based on the theory of generating over 750,000 subscribers in less than 12 months, really in less than 6 months, because I think at the 6-month mark, if I remember right, back then at 6 months into my internet marketing, I only had like 22 to 2,500 subscribers on my list. I was just scratching the surface. So then, since there wasn't anything in that root directory, so then what I did is I thought, well, what if I take early off? So I took early off the end of it, and this is what I found. I found the sales page. Whoops, I copied in early. So let's take the early off. I took the early off, and what I found was the sales page. So here's the sales page. Found out the product was $77. But now what happened is now finding the sales page, it gave me more leverage to find out more information about this product, because there really wasn't much information on the actual squeeze page other than there was a case study. So this gave me the ability to get more information on the product, so I could proceed on to, and it was just a quick glance. Like, I know this thing is long. It is really long. It is. But basically all I was looking for was here. I'll just move up here a little bit. There we are. Video 1, niche selection. Video 2, success leaves clues. Video 3, hiring a designer. T-shirt campaign setup. Facebook ad setup. That's what I was looking for. I wanted to know exactly what the product actually did. So maybe with this product, maybe right now it is open to primary to maybe a private group at this point. I don't know. I don't know why it's not on that actual root domain. Maybe they just, when there's a product launch, there's so much involved with a product launch, and maybe they just forgot to put it on the root directory. That's okay. You know what? I'm going to dominate a crap load of traffic. And this is how it's done. So what I did, I did the video and I uploaded on YouTube, and I keyword riched the YouTube video. Let's go to my channel here. If I can type right. Okay, so here's the case study. This is the account that I put the case study on. This was done an hour ago. So far it's had 4 views. Okay, but that's just the initial stage of what's going to happen. That just over an hour. You know what? That's great. 4 views already. You know what? I'm happy with that. So if we click on this and we take a look at just go page source, and let's just find the keywords here. Keywords, I used Easy Teespring Money Reviews. So this is the product, right? The product name, Easy Teespring Money. I put review on the end, and I go Easy Teespring Money. I put bonus on the end, and then I go Easy Teespring Money. Then I keyworded the first and last name of the person who created the product. Then I keyword the first name, I keyword the second name, then I keyworded Teespring. And then because I said in the actual title that this is a case study, I put in case study here. Okay, so those are the keywords. So if we go into Google, and now we do this, Easy Teespring Money Review. Out of 1.25 million results, I am #1 spot on Google so far. So now what's going to happen is when all of these emails start going out now today about this product about this is how this viral thing happens. Okay, a whole bunch of JVs get in on these things and they start sending out emails. What 90% of people do is they go to Google and they type in easy Teespring money review. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to find my in-depth case study, which people have already started doing. There were 4 views in 1 hour. You know what? I'm happy with that. 4 views is 4 visits already, so that's cool. So that's how this viral effect happens. So now, if we take review off and we take away bonus, I'm still #1 on Google out of 961,000 search results. The competition on that keyword is 961,000. If we take bonus off, Easy Teespring Money is 139,000. But here's the neat thing on this. People that are doing search on this, it also contains the keyword of Teespring. Which one is it? I'm not sure if it's on the bonus or if it's, yeah, it's on the bonus. Okay. Sam, you'll know this guy. This guy is a gentleman who created the video skin. Okay, so I'm overpowering already one of his Teespring videos on his system. So that is awesome too. So the review, I'm not sure if he was actually on the review part or just on the bonus. No, he was just on the bonus part of it. But unbelievable, guys. This is, you just create a video, you keyword rich it, find a product, and especially say, Sam, one of your products, you've got lots of squeeze pages out there, say for an ebook. So then you do a case study and you do a review on your own product. You can have a link in your description, in your YouTube description, sending them back to your fan page, as well as sending them back to your squeeze page to build a list. With this video right now, what I have done is I have basically redirected traffic to the fan page. Now this, as you know, this was done, this was ranked an hour ago. It's when I uploaded the video. Okay, I uploaded the video an hour ago, so the ranking just really took place maybe 20 minutes. That's when I checked it, 20 minutes before this training started. I'm not even done backlinking it or search engine optimizing this yet. But what I did do just before I got in this call is I wanted to take advantage of the update. As you can see, I've got 2 updates here. Now if I take a properties check on this and we look at the details of this video, it was created at 4:56 p.m., 4 minutes before I got on this training call. But what this update is me getting on a video, a Camtasia video. I'll open it up here just so you guys can, I'll give you a visual of it, just so you know what you do afterwards. So basically what this is, it's an update showing the fan page, but then I move along this video, I go into Google, into the search, and then I start showing people how that right there shows the ranking first page on Google in 31 minutes there. So what I did is I created an update. I'm building authority because right now I'm spot 1 on Google. All right, and it shows that my video was uploaded 31 minutes ago, and I beat the competition by 1.25 million search results on the competition scale. So what I'm doing is I'm further making an update, creating more credibility for myself. And what am I going to do? I'm going to send that to my list, and people are going to have the wow factor, and people are going to want to know what I do to do this. Thus, hey, you know what? You can learn how to do this kind of stuff just by becoming part of my team, right? So then now there's opportunity to be part of your team, or If you do consulting and you want to teach people, you want to do one-on-one mentoring, you can sell $1,000 mentoring programs or $2,000 mentoring programs or whatever you want to do. You could do consulting, but the primary focus is to get people on your team. This is what this is all about. So if you can take advantage of social media by doing so, then take advantage of social media by doing so. You upload the video, you share it on YouTube, then you take the link and you share it on Twitter. You take that video link and you share it on Facebook. You share it on Google+. You share it on Reddit. You share it on Tumblr. You share it on your blog. You make a blog post about it. As you can see here, let's go to my blog. I did this all within the last hour and a half too. So I go to my blog, and what do you see on my blog? Full case study, Easy Teespring Money Review. I'm now backlinking the keyword here and going through with it, and I start. The reason why I'm doing this full 39-minute case study today on the Easy Teespring Money product is because doing my research on Facebook makes me not hundreds but thousands of dollars online each and every month. And in this in-depth Easy Teespring Money Review case study, I show you how I do this right down to the Facebook ad, to the actual sales page of the product. Then I proceed to say, did you like my new Facebook fan page, Social Post Buyer Targeting? Click here to like and learn for free in-depth Facebook and social media marketing before watching this case study. Here's the full case study and Easy Teespring Money Review. So basically what I'm doing is I'm redirecting people back to my fan page here that I just created today too. And then from there, on the update will redirect now to building a list when I submit that update. Okay, so I'll probably do that update. That'll be a tomorrow venture. Okay, so again, right down to the bare bones of it. If you do your morning duties and you go to the washroom to do your duties, you go to the kitchen and you make your coffee, read the newspaper online. There is so much money to be made by researching the online newspaper. Now the online newspaper doesn't have to be Facebook newsfeed for you. It could be anything. It could be places where products are being like Warrior Forum. Warrior Forum, they talk about new products that are coming out and they talk about different products. Then what you do is you go to Google and you see what kind of competition are for the keyword. If there's hardly any competition, jump on the competition and dominate the traffic. You get on a video, you do a video with Camtasia Studio. I like to show my webcam on videos that I do because I want people to know and see who I am. Okay, so that's just the me thing. Back a long time ago, I was afraid to show myself on camera. Anymore, it doesn't bother me. There's a video on there where I'm actually wearing a chicken hat. So where I did another review. But the name of the game here is the initial stages of getting out there and dominating traffic before a lot of other people jump into the margin to do it. So what you want to do, I don't know, it's like get in and get out. All right, so you're going to get in, you're going to dominate the traffic, you're going to get all the traffic, and then you get out and you go to the next one. Dominate the traffic for as long as it lasts before everybody else jumps on reviews and crap like that. Get out, move to the next one, move to the next one, move to the next one, so on and so on and so on, until you're dominating the crap out of traffic, generic traffic off search engines, and that search engine traffic is free for you. The name of the game is dominating the search engines so that you can once these people start sending out JV emails starting to promote this product, you're gonna start getting you're gonna start getting traffic based on that, because you're number 1 on Google, or you're number 2 on Google, or you're number 3 on Google, or number 4. But what you want to aim for is the first 4 on page 1 of Google. The top spot dominates. Top 4, you're on the 4th. It's not going to be as much traffic as number 1, because number 1 is going to take precedence. People click on the first one they see. So I hope that makes sense. That is actually it for this training. I know I've rambled on, gone through it pretty quick. I hope you guys took notes, but it's just it's really down to a simple checklist. If you're going to use Facebook as your morning newspaper, per se, look for the sponsored ads. Sponsored means that somebody paid advertising for that. Okay? Take a snapshot of it. Save it as step 1. Click on the ad, go to the squeeze page. Take a snapshot of it. If it has a video, download the video so you have future reference to that case study video to get more information on whatever it is that they have a video of on that squeeze page. Call that step 3. Step 4, after the opt-in, you're going to take a look at where it redirects you. In most cases, it's going to go to a sales page. So what you want to do is you want to screen capture that whole sales page. Then from there you just research from there, from all the steps. Create a review. Video review is one of the best things that you can do. But if video just isn't your forte right at this time, get a blog post out there. At least get a blog post out there. I don't even know if let's just take a look. Those blog posts were done. They probably haven't. They don't index as fast as a video, and the reason why they don't is because YouTube is owned by Google, so that will take precedence over. Plus, there's indexing spiders that go out. So those indexing spiders with Google for YouTube is immediate. Indexing for blogs and all that other stuff are on a timely basis. So they wouldn't have even gone out to even pick up any new information on blogs and stuff like that. So I'm already on page 6 looking for my blog post, but it's not there yet. So it's because it hasn't indexed yet. So the power of video is indexing fast, is indexing immediately. So once you do that, you just take your link and you share it. You social media share it. And the reason why you do that is because of high page rank. It could be a high page rank. Well, what is Facebook? If we take a look at Facebook, you're utilizing the power of backlink. So Facebook has a page rank of 9 out of 10. So there's your backlink juice by sharing it on Facebook. You go over to Twitter and you share it on Twitter. And if you aren't doing this for your blog posts, you should be doing this for your blog posts as well. Sharing them on Facebook, sharing them on Twitter, sharing them here, sharing them there. Okay? So Twitter is a page rank 10 out of 10. It's amazing backlink juice for any link that you put on there. If you take a look at my thing here, there's my backlink right there 1 hour ago. In-depth case study, easy Teespring money review. There's the link. Here's the video. Watch it right here on Twitter.
Hey, Philip Mutual.
So you're sharing these out to the world through social media. That's your backlink power. And another reason why you want to backlink power this stuff is so that it stays longer in the first page of Google. Because once a lot of other people start doing stuff, then what happens is if you don't have a lot of backlink juice, where you have high page rank backlinks, then they're gonna push you out of the way. So you want to stay there as long as possible, as long as you can. You want to get in, you want to stay there for so long, and then you know what? It's a launch, it's a product launch. In this case, it's going to be a 2-week, 3-week period anyways, where there's a whole bunch of people jumping on it. After 2 or 3 weeks, you want to get out anyway. You know what? If you stay number 1 in Google, or number 2 or number 3 or number 4 in the Google search engines for a heck of a lot longer, hunky-dory, great. If somebody does a search on the product or wants to do a review later down the road, if somebody decides to promote it where it's not getting promoted very much anymore, great. For me, any more than 2 or 3 weeks, I don't care. I really don't. What I want to do is I want to dominate the initial traffic flow. The first 2 to 3 weeks of a product launch, that's what I want to dominate. Outside of that, I could care less for that. I just want to dominate the first 2 to 3 weeks. That is how I built that 859,900 subscribers. That's how I did it, by dominating traffic through this kind of stuff, doing exactly the way I did it. Like if you were to go to my YouTube channel and you were actually to watch that video, I kind of go through step by step basically what I did, and I also tell the audience what, in my experience, what I wouldn't do in it. This is traffic domination at its best. I hope this gave you great value. I thank you so much for this training, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Make it a great day. You definitely deserve it.